me. Just a tiny, soaking wet rat, every whisker plastered to my face, my fur more like a sponge than a coat. My name is Pip, and just an hour ago, I was curled up in my cozy little burrow under the roots of an old oak tree. It was perfect, dry, warm, stocked with a respectable collection of forage seeds and a half-eaten mushroom. But the storm had other plans. A deafening crack, and the next thing I knew, my world was a rush of mud and water. The tree had been hit, its roots torn from the earth, and my home was gone. Just gone. I was swept away by the current, a tiny, terrified passenger on a river of mud. I scrabbled and fought, my little claws finding nothing to hold on to. The cold was seeping into my bones, and I was so tired. Just as I thought this was it, just as I was about to give up and let the water take me, I saw it. Through the curtain of rain, there was a light. A warm yellow square of light floating in the darkness. A window, and below it a dark shape. A house. Hope, sharp and sudden, pierced through my despair. With the last of my strength, I paddled, kicking my tired legs, aiming for that beacon. I washed up against the foundation, a mess of mud and fur. I found a small gap, a tiny crack where a pipe went into the wall, just big enough for a desperate rat. I squeezed through, my heart pounding against my ribs, and tumbled into the darkness on the other side. It was a basement. It smelled of damp earth, old wood, and something else. Something wonderful. My nose, my best and most trusted guide, twitched. I followed the scent, my paws silent on the cool concrete floor. I crept past towering shapes of forgotten furniture and stacks of old boxes, deeper into the heart of the house. And then I saw it. It was like finding the sun after a lifetime of darkness. On a low shelf, a bag had been left open. A bag of, oh, the glorious sight. A bag of grains oats, maybe. Barley? It didn't matter. It was food. Real, dry, glorious food. I scrambled up the shelf, my whole body trembling. Not from cold anymore, but from sheer, overwhelming relief. I stuck my head into the bag and took a mouthful. The taste was... it was everything. It was safety. It was warmth. It was the promise of the future. I ate until my stomach was a tight, happy ball. I ate until the fear and the cold finally began to fade away. I found a dusty old mitten tucked away behind a stack of newspapers and curled up inside. The storm still raged outside. I could hear its muffled fury, but in here it couldn't touch me. I had a full belly, a warm place to sleep, and a whole new world to explore tomorrow. Sometimes I thought, as sleep pulled me under the worst storms, they can wash you up on the best shores. I was safe. I was home.